of us, we tell ourselves, I wish I was creative like this or that person. I wish I was like my sister, my brother. And by saying this to ourselves, we're not realizing that our creativity is already there. Now, I want to speak to you about ways to access your creativity. I want you to hear me out. It does not have to be difficult. Your creativity is so easy to access. The first way to connect to your creativity is to understand the lessons of your karmic relationships. We always have a certain idea, emotion around it. That emotion needs to be transmuted to creative energy. That specific emotion, whether it is anger, whether it is hatred, whether it is sadness, that negative energy needs to be transmuted and used in order to actually access your creativity. And this does not have to be traditional art. We're not talking about painting, writing, drawing. I'm not talking about that specific art. It can be anything. Me, I consider tarot to be an art. I consider Reiki to be an art. This is one of the ways I express myself. You can do art in so many different ways. Whatever emotion the person was creating inside of you, to channel it. Which brings me to number 2. Using the power of your sexual energy. This means finding ways to access your passion again, your fire. This could be done in different ways. This has to do with working with the sacred feminine. Do that by reconnecting to your specific senses that you find pleasure in. So if you like to eat, find ways to connect to that specific sense. If you like perfumes, find ways to connect to smell. Connect to the sense that brings you the most pleasure. It's going to help you access that energy again, that passion, that fire. Dancing is another way, because when you dance, you are actually moving that energy up from the sacral chakra, up all the way up, and you're going to be able to flow it to some kind of art. So for some of you, dance could be very useful for that. And of course, one of the fastest, easiest way to access this passionate energy, if you notice that you're attracting others with your sensuality, with the way you look, please use that in the most beneficial way. So transmute that energy instead of taking it negatively or trying to hide yourself. Transmute that energy and start creating with it. And last but not least is remembering the infinite power of hope. Bringing hope to yourself or to others is one of the fuels that can help you take this to the next level, your creative powers to the next level. You are becoming the magician of your life. You're becoming magical when you understand that power is residing in this ability to bring hope. How do you bring hope to others? Think about that. How do you bring hope to yourself? How do you access that energy? Hope is a very powerful energy. When you access it, it's going to open up so many creative streams for you by channeling hope. When you channel hope, you're actually bringing in creativity for yourself and for others. So what does that mean, channeling hope? How do you do that? The most important here is not what you do, is not what you bring forward, it's how you do it. How you do it is unique to you. Find, let's say, a quote that you find really it's bringing up hope for you and you want to share it on your Instagram. This is an example, right? But how you're going to share it is very unique to you. Remember that. Being authentic in terms of how you do something, the method behind it, is very important. That's where you are able to channel hope and to find your own creativity, inspire others to be creative for themselves. So it's very important that you detach from judgment. You detach from judgments of others, but also your own. Okay? Your criticism. Detaching first before channeling. Okay? Remember that, because that's when many of us trip and get stuck and stagnant. Stop judging yourself. When you are thinking about the method, about the how, it's really important to first detach and then let your body follow. Let your body lead you towards the how, the method. So I hope this was useful for you guys. Let me know how you actually work with creativity, what kind of art you work with.